Hey guys, how's it going? This is Bobbykbikes here, and welcome to the second Bobbykbikes video. Now today I'm going to be doing a wheel cleaning video for you to show you how to clean wheels. Now we're using my Project Night burner that I bought a few months ago. You'll remember it from the first video. All we've really done since then is brought the handlebars back a bit and raised the saddle, so now it's comfortable to ride and it handles a lot easier. This is the first time I've looked in detail at the bottom of the bike, and you can see we've got a bit of super chrome missing and all that kind of thing. So I have since decided that I'm not going to customise this because people on the forum said that it's a classic and it's actually in pretty good survivor condition and that it would be a bit of a waste to customise it. So I'm going to restore it back to original condition as best I can. And I need to find someone who can redo the super chrome for me, sort out something about the wheels, and find all the relevant new old stock parts that it'll need. But today I'm going to show you how to clean wheels. Those of you who do your own maintenance will know all the stuff that's happening here, so this video might not be for you, but I'm hoping to be educational for people who don't do their own maintenance and who would maybe like to learn a few things. Today we're going to be cleaning the wheels. Now this is the front wheel here, and you can see the hub is pretty dirty. We're going to clean it up and make it nice and shiny. What you will need for this is laid out on my little work table here. You will need a rag, cotton buds to get in it all the little fiddly bits. You'll need an old toothbrush and a spanner. Okay, I've taken off the front wheel. I know I probably could have done it with the wheel on, but I think it would be easier with the wheel off because I want to get right into all those little difficult bits there. Now you can with taking wheels off, you just need to undo the nuts and bring the wheel out. Of course you might need to disconnect the brakes, but because I'm lazy I just prefer to deflate the tyre and pinch it and lift the wheel up and out. Now I haven't spent much money on this bike. I've only spent £3, and that was on these rocket-shaped dust caps, which are £3 a set. I think the red goes quite nicely with the red of the wheels, and I think they look pretty smart. Okay, you should start by spraying a bit of WD-40 onto the hub, as I have just done so. Then you should take your old toothbrush. Health and safety notice: once you've used the toothbrush for hub cleaning, do not use it for teeth cleaning again. And there, I've just lightly scrubbed that bit up, and already we can see that there is shiny hub underneath. Okay, I've given the hub a good going over with the toothbrush, and already it's looking a lot cleaner. But the best way that I've found to shine it up is this old trick where you take your rag, which in my case is an old towel. Then what you should do is feed the rag through the spokes like so and bring it round there like that, and then pull it through there like so. Then gripping the wheel between your legs like this, do that as if you're drying your hair after the shower, just by running the towel through, and there we have it, a lovely clean hub. And there we have it, the hub is sparkling. Now of course there are still some wee bits of dirt in areas like that, so the best thing to do in that situation is to get in with a cotton bud, just systematically going through all these wee areas, and you will see how the dirt comes off. That is how you clean up your hubs. It's a good thing to clean your project up before embarking on any serious work on it, because with a clean bike you can tell what needs to be done to it, because if your bike's dirty, like it is here, it can sometimes be difficult to tell what's rust and what's mud. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. So a clean bike helps you to know what needs to be done. As for the rim, just go around the wheel, scrubbing like so with your cloth until you have a nice clean rim. The best way I've found to deal with grubby spokes is to go over them with a fine sandpaper, but that's a bit much work to get involved with. All you need to do is, for today anyway, all you really need to do is take a fine bit of sandpaper and go around the spokes like that, and it'll come up nicely. I think I've got the hub as clean as it can be, and soon the bike will be ready to take its wheel back. And there we have it, a clean wheel. The hub is nice and sparkly, the rims are nice and clean, the dust cap is back on, and I'm sure you'll agree with me that it looks quite nice against the red of the rim. Now, as I was inflating this tyre, I noticed here that we've got a rather big gash in the rubber. So I'm going to have to see to that someday, and the tyres themselves don't have a lot of tread left on them. I have a tyre kicking around in my spares that will do. It's the same style as this tyre, so it'll do until I have saved up the funds to properly restore this, because I'm pretty sure this is the original, the Tioga, and we can see hints that it used to be a skin wall there, and the cheapest I've found on these tyres is about £17 per tyre, so if I'm going to dive in and spend that amount of money on it, I might as well go ahead and do a full restoration. I found a place that does reproduction pad sets. I need to have a pad there, and a pad on the stem, and a pad on the top tube. That pad set is a reproduction, and it's going to cost £45, so you can see a restoration would add up to quite a lot. And I've cleaned the underside of the frame, and we can see that in places where there's no foil missing, it's actually not bad. The chain wheel could do another clean. Cleaning the rear wheel is much the same as with the front, only you've got to poke around and clean your sprocket as well. Sorry, that was out of focus. You've got to poke around and clean the sprocket, because as you can see that's quite dirty, and then you've got this wheel on that side. But when I was bored, I did do a wee bit of a scrub, and as you can see there's a bit of clean hub shining through. So this project is actually looking alright, but I'm feeling pleased with myself about this front wheel. It's looking good. I think it needs a hub rebuild, but that's going to have to wait until I've got more grease, and I need to perfect the art of getting the cones at just the right tightness, so I'm not going to dive into hub rebuilds until I've got that skill perfected. Anyway, I hope you found this bike video useful. This is Bobbykbikes Night signing off, and thank you for following the progress of my project.